Hello everyone! It is time for double dealing character Lunatic scoring. I'm joined here by Marbles, RB, and riguren. Say hello.
Hi.
We have two absolute titans of the game here, EVM and KG. Both extremely strong players in not only this game, but also other games across the series. So this is going to be an extremely high-level match.
Does KKKN have 2.5 already? I think so, yes. I think he had 2.5 initially, and now he has a 0.54 build with no replay, but generally considered legit, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, there's definitely a 2.5 that was streamed at some point. I don't think the VOD for it exists at this point, though. But I definitely remember hearing about that.
Oh, it's gone, but 2.5 is real. He streamed the first one, he streamed like a second run, and then there's like another one off stream.
EVM is quite close to 2.5. Maybe if we get a really lucky round, then we might see a 2.5 here.
Yeah, 2.496 build is very close. A few more optimizations, then 2.5 builds are probably possible in this match.
Yeah, and EVM's high score was, I believe, the record at the time it was set.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is the Touhou World Cup? I mean, it's the annual international tournament featuring the Touhou Project toon maps. Each match features 2 or 3 contestants competing in a survival or scoring category on Lunatic or extra difficulty. This match has 2. So for more details about the tournament, you can visit the official website at touhouworldcup.com. And also, of course, shoutouts to Maribel as always. Players will have 100 minutes to perform their best run and can finish any run they start within those 100 minutes. And instead of just competing for score, because the different shot types in this game score so differently, players will get TWC score based on their score and shot type used. This balances out the difference as best as possible. And at the end of the match, whoever has the highest TWC score wins. But really, I think we all win by getting to see some good runs.
Alright, I suppose we should get into the mechanics. So the main idea of DDC is the bonus system. So in this game, whenever you auto-collect items by going to the top or bombing, it tallies up how many items you've gotten, and if you get like 20 or more, you get a bonus from it. The bonus gets bigger the more you get. It goes from a 0.5 multiplier to a 2.0 multiplier. So, and the threshold for 2.0 is like 60 items. So most of the time you want to get 60 items or above. But there's a lot of small bonuses here and there as well. And there's also this cycle where every 5 bonuses, that's not a 2.0, or I guess a small bonus, it gives you a bomb piece normally, but every 5 of those gives you a life piece. And 2.0s always gives you a life piece.
Yeah, 2.0s do not disrupt the cycle.
And they don't, the cycle only applies.
Capturing boss patterns also advances the cycle.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the items, but what else do we have here? We also have spell card bonuses, which are worth quite a lot in this game. I think DDC is the last game to have kind of significant spell card bonuses. Like you get from 10 mil to 20 mil, so they're pretty huge. And aside from that, another big point of this game is the point item value, which you wanna cash in as much as possible in the early game. There are 3 primary ways of getting them, which is shooting, bombing, and then just cancelling patterns. The shooting point is quite big for Sapphire B because she gets a lot more from her focus shot. It also increases when you're closer to the boss. And bombing, as you all know, when you use a bomb, it cancels bullets and turns them into pith. Oh, we're already at the TWC score graph. So TWC score is a system where, well, not all shots are created equal, so for like fairness sake, they have a system where we take the final score of each shot and convert it to a TWC score. This is to sort of balance out the scoring differences. So the shots on the left are the weaker ones, and the shots on the right are the stronger ones. You can see all the A shots are mostly quite close, but the B shots have quite a lot of discrepancy.
You can see
Yeah,
that
on the far
Sakuya
left.
B scores almost twice as much, if not twice as much, as Reimu B over the course of the run.
Yeah. And you'll see why on the match, like why these two just score so wildly differently. Reimu B, if you're probably gonna see like 1.2 bill or so. Now we're getting to our players. Would someone like to introduce our players over here?
Okay, so EDM, we're anticipating that he will play Sakuya B because he has been doing, practice and runs with Sakuya B. So as of now, he's the current world record holder for MOF with 2.221 bill with Marisa C. And he is also the higher 4th place in Sakuya, 8.69 bill. And he's personal best in this category, Sakuya B 2.498 bill, really close to a 2.5 bill. Hopefully we'll see a 2.5 bill soon, maybe even in this match if we get fortunate enough to witness a really good run. So EBM's name comes from... Oh, it's okay. So for KG, we're anticipating that he will play Reimu B as his main shot and Marisa B if he decides to switch shots. So he has a lot of experience with Touhou in general. He has all window games LNN, all games PND. PND is a benchmark score run by PND is named after the person who runs this scoreboard called PND SNG, and if scores hit a certain benchmark, they will be listed on that scoreboard. It's not that important right now. He has UFO all shot 3 bill with 4 shots holding Lunatic world record, and he's the 3rd in the world for the number of current world records across all Touhou games. His personal best for Reimu B is 1.231 bill, which is the current world record, and again you can see his name origins there.
I think it's actually quite funny to mention that the Reimu B world record in DDC, it's not even the PND threshold, because the DDC PND is 1.5 bill, but Reimu B score is quite low, so it's not even 1.5 bill.
Yeah, so for that PND scoreboard, every shot is on there except for Reimu B.
And Marisa A getting there was pretty tough and a very recent development, if I recall.
Yeah, Marisa A is very recent. It's been done by another player named Keto, who is probably the best DDC player at the moment.
Yeah, Carol also got the first 2 bill Marisa B record in DDC.
Yeah. He improved both Marisa world records by over 100 mil. Should tell you how much he slapped the game and pushed it.
Alright. It looks like KG is practicing Seisha, which makes sense. The spell card bonuses there are quite high.
Yeah.
Yeah, because spell card bonuses matter so much in this game, there's actually a pretty strong survival component to scoring it. And Reimu B and Sakuya B are the 2 lowest damage shots in the game as well. So every one of these spell cards is going to go on for a long time, and it's going to be difficult to capture them.
Yeah.
Even some of the best players get multiple failed spell cards in runs. It just happens.
Yeah.
It's really
DDC
difficult to finish a full spell run.
Yeah,
I think DDC can be considered to be one of the hardest dodging games in the franchise, purely because of how ridiculous some patterns are if you let them go on too long. Which is why Sakuya B and Marisa A tend to be like considered one of the hardest
Yeah.
LNNs to get, while
Looks like
Sakuya
we're
A,
off.
which deals a lot more damage, is one of the easiest. So
Yeah.
right.
okay,
The match
KG has starting
starts.
credits.
Yeah.
KG picking Reimu B. So he's
And
going for
EBM
it.
Sakuya B.
Oh, missed the bonus.
Yeah. It's funny how we got like the strongest and the weakest scoring shots as the starters.
So one thing EBM is doing is shooting things unfocused. If you shoot things unfocused in DDC, they actually spawn power items, and that just allows you to enlarge some bonuses. Or perhaps
Yeah.
even make a bonus where one would not otherwise exist.
Yeah.
And shooting it focused, on the other hand, awards you PIP. So shooting it unfocused awards you point items, while shooting focused gives you PIP.
Oh, no, unfocused is power items.
Power,
Yeah.
yeah. It's mainly to boost
Look at
your
KG
item
here.
count
We're going to
barely get a
see
bonus.
some bombs to cancel all of these bullets and convert them to PIV. This gains a few thousand per bomb, but when Sakuya gets there, we're going to see even more.
Yeah, right. Sakuya B has a very stressful early game for scoring.
Yeah, every shot does have a very stressful early game if you're going for it at a high level, just because you want to dump so many resources on Sekibanki that the resource route ends up being fairly tight. But Sakuya B is especially tight because you can almost barely get an extra life in throughout that fight. And that extra life is 3 extra bombs, is a lot of extra PIV. Yeah, each one of these Sakuya B bombs is gaining, what, 3,000?
Yeah. And then
Should be like
EBM is
1,000.
also
Oh, it's more like 6, because it's 3,000 at the
Yeah.
time of the bomb and then another
Yeah.
3,000 when it cancels. Which is, like, so you can already see the difference. KG has arrived at Wakasagi Hime with 21,000 PIV. EBM already has over 30,000 and just finished turnout.
Also, we're gonna see an upcoming suicide for Sakuya B. So this section actually gives you enough items to get a 2.0, but you need to suicide to set it up. One thing
Yeah.
worth to note is that the when you die, you spawn 7 power items, and those can be pretty important on a lot of 2.0s. Nice. Both our players are on the fish. Okay, he's doing the spin on spell 1, which is quite standard.
That top right dodge in this route is so scary. You've
It's
so little
yeah.
time to react.
Sometimes the even waves, you can't misdirect them too well, so you gotta dodge near the tail end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the PIV in this game does come from cancels, but that does not mean that the PIV from grays is irrelevant either. It's what, the usual 10 grays equals 10 PIV?
Yeah, grace does matter, but mainly for stage 1. Because I think for the rest of the stages, you aren't gonna get a lot of opportunities to do like big graces. A couple
Yeah,
of
there's-
spawn graces here and there, but
Ooh.
Yeah, there's Sekibanki mid non, but I can't think of much else aside from that.
yeah. It's mainly cancels that make up your point item value. So we have our stage 2 entry with Reimu B. Stage 2 isn't much to note on the first half. You're mainly just collecting small bonuses like with stage 1.
Yeah, Reimu's homing actually makes it quite easy to pick up a lot of small bonuses. Like, she does not have to work as hard as Sakuya does to get these.
Yeah. Too big, but it does help. Alright, so now we are approaching one of the biggest dumps if you Sakuya B, but so normally most shots will use quite a lot of bombs here, but Reimu B's bomb is quite not great. at
Yeah. Because ideally you want to leave these spirits alive as long as possible, but remove these bomb damages them, and it's also homing, so it kills all of them.
Yeah, it pretty much kills all of them instantly, so
Yeah.
you just wait out the whole thing and only use one bomb near the end.
High damaging bombs aren't often great for scoring because you want to
Yeah.
end up stalling these
Oh.
patterns. Oh,
That is one of the weirdest RNGs I've ever seen on that spell.
Back to jail we go.
Yeah.
Back to the lake. The way Sakuya B gets the spawn graze on those green bullets before the suicide is actually very cool. There's so many little things you can notice, like seeing the exact same stage again and again. There's just so much that goes into this. Like, I think even if we were to try to cover every little thing that the runners are doing, not only would we miss things, but we wouldn't even have time to cover everything we see.
Oh, interesting. KG did a suicide on Cherno mid-non. So Reimu B doesn't seem to do the second half suicide for 2.0. She just gets so little piv that she just ends up suiciding on the mid-non.
Yeah, she gets a decent amount out of her bomb on that mid-non. Like, it's not a huge amount, but by Reimu B standards, it's apparently quite a lot.
It's decent.
There's not much else to use the bombs or life on before stage 3 shows up.
And
Her
even
bomb
if
is cashing in.
1k per bomb, even if it sort of pales in comparison to Sapia B, it's still like around 7 mil at this point in the game. Because from stage 2 onwards, there's around 7,000 items effectively. So even if the bombs look small, you can't sleep on them.
The gains are all relative.
Exactly.
As long as nothing goes wrong here, EBM should be entering stage 2, and we'll get to see, hopefully, how that route goes.
Sapia's B stage 2 gets pretty interesting. Also almost 43, that is pretty good for like 2.5 pace, but 2.5 pace into stage 2 doesn't say much.
Yeah, most of the PIV in the early games from Sikibanki anyway.
And then
Yep.
late game, it's about trying to hoard as many lights as possible and fail as few spell cards as possible. Because I watched
If we get-
KG's record run before this, and that had, by my count, 3 accidental failed spells. So if a record run is failing 3 spells, you know it's tough.
Yeah. But that's also because people don't play Rebubi much.
Oh, we
Alright,
finally get
so-
to see the cool strat.
Not true.
So unlike Reimu B, Sapia B gets to use as many bombs as you can here, and she's gonna use all 5 of them. So the idea is you want to misdirect the icicles to get as many of them on screen as possible, and then bomb to grace and cancel all of them.
So 6,000 PIV per bomb.
From that non-spell alone, you got 33,000. Times that by say 7,000, and you know it's gonna be huge.
Yep.
Also,
Small
one interesting
gains.
thing about Sapia B's bomb is that it gets 2 green items per bullet when you use it. So you're actually getting double the piff as you would on a regular cancel. Like if you just shoot down the boss and cancel 1,000 bullets, then using a bomb there would have given you like 2,000 green items instead of 1,000. Which is why, like, on that mid-non specifically, you time your last bomb so it coincides with the cancel. Like, you don't even aim for the regular cancel, you just use the bomb on it. Almost 79 into Sekibanki is quite good.
Yeah.
And that number's about to skyrocket.
Seki
The
Monkey's
first-
nons are
yeah.
ludicrous.
Yeah, but at Sakiabi you don't milk the first non because you're saving it for the final.
You're saving it for other patterns, yeah. You could
Yeah.
time it down, but it's kind of a decent risk. And also takes up some time, so...
I love that spell capture method. Like, using the fact
non-two,
that Sakuyabi has
will have a lot more.
anti-shotgun.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, here comes the second non. So this is another point where you just use your bomb on the whole thing. The timing is not too strict, although this non is extremely RNG prone. Like, depending on Sekibanki's movement, the amount of bullets on screen drastically changes. So by the end, you're probably seeing like a 2000 pip variance.
Gosh, he's moving at the side.
Yeah, look at that, like 50k PAV from that one non.
Wait, 137.
Okay,
Oh, that was
this
a pretty
spell's
good.
interesting.
Does
This sounds pretty
Sakuyabi need the 9-head 2.0?
She does. So about the earlier point of Sakuya B having a really tight early game, this is where this spell just exemplifies why. So to get your last extent in time for the final, you want to kill 3 heads or more to get this 2.0. If you miss that 2.0, you're not gonna get that extent. And if you even die on this spell, as we mentioned earlier, capturing patterns gives you a bonus, and on that spell specifically, that bonus ends up being a life piece. So if you die, you are still gonna miss that extent.
Now, what that also means is that if Sakuyabi misses any small bonus in the first 2 stages, the route is completely shot. It is that strict.
Yeah.
You are
and-
just losing out 3 bombs on this pattern.
Yeah, any failed bonus is worth a reset. You're playing world record level.
Exactly.
I do know that there's some alternate Sakuyabi route that can squeeze an extra bonus in somewhere that makes it a little more lenient, but I don't know if EBM is going for that.
Haven't seen it being used because it does compromise some score and it's awkward to do. But anyway, 0-0, 199 entry. Pretty
That's
good.
actually really good.
Current record gets 197, so yeah.
Can anyone explain the Fantasy Seal shenanigans going on here?
Oh,
Oh
right.
yeah.
Because I do not have a PhD in Fantasy Seal.
I don't think you need a PhD. I think in one of the reverse engineering servers, someone explained that the bomb explodes prematurely if it does a set amount of damage. So if you're like nearby a lot of enemies, you'll hit that cap quickly, and the bombs will and the orbs will just explode early. In DDC, you keep all the iframes, which
Nice
makes
stealing from EVM's side over there. So if you kill those whips in stage 3 very close enough, it will not release those revenge bullets.
yeah.
I think
first
EBM
half-
goes for mid-spell cap too.
Nah, not really.
I don't think so. I don't think it's score optimal.
But he's practiced it a lot. It is optimal, but the risk is just too
Okay,
much.
I think we're going to see a death to this. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, intentional death.
So misdirect and suicide to just guarantee getting through it in the same way every time.
Nice.
Kagura mid spell is very high risk, so I think it's not ideal for score, but ideal for this tournament setting too. Secure a quick kill
You are,
at the cost of
you are
one
not
life.
gonna see that Sakia B go for capture and have it be
Yeah.
worth it.
Literally,
Ooh,
I mean,
I
a
like that.
good mid-spell cap speed kill does gain score, but it is not easy.
Also, here's a route change just developed like last year. So on this part, you used to use 2 bombs, but EBM only used 1. So after that first 2.0, he just does the second one without bombing. Killing the enemies is fine, but you gotta be careful not to accidentally collect items, and also kill that sunflower fairy in time.
Oh, yeah.
This last part of the stage is pretty standard. But
Yeah,
anyway, because of this route change, EBM's route is 1 life piece ahead of the routes from last year. but the consequence of that is you enter Kagura with 1 bomb, so
Wait,
yeah, you
Kenji
gotta do
died.
stuff with 1 bomb.
Okay, so who's gonna explain Kakero?
I'll let you guys do it.
So Kagero, kind of an absolutely vicious boss. 3 incredibly difficult spell cards. Fortunately, you do want to generally bomb the nons, and so it's okay to fail them because you'll then just reset and dump your bombs on the non, or you capture suicide and then dump your bombs on the non.
Yeah.
So you don't really lose anything in going for the capture, fortunately, because those are a 10 million plus gain on capture. Starfang is probably her easiest spell, and it can still be very nasty.
I'll be honest, there is no spell.
True. Kagero's a very pure RNG boss.
Also, Kagero is where you see this pattern show up a lot, where you dump all your bombs on the nons and enter the spell with no bombs. So it's just a capture challenge. In most cases, if you die, it's fine, but you still want the spell card bonus.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Full Moon Howling is just you have to react so quickly to that. It is
It's
probably the most threatening.
I really
but
would want to have like 3 bombs into her nons to do the mill.
Yeah, if you capture the spell, you just suicide at the start of a non anyway.
Yeah,
The only
it'll
exception
shut up.
Starfang,
Yeah,
you gotta enter with bombs.
Who
So it's
decided
like
this
if
was a
you
good
die, you
stage
just
3
lose
boss?
way too much, and if you bomb, you still lose a lot from sacrificing it.
high speed pounce the spell you have to cap.
Yeah,
Like,
not
if you
really.
die to it, I mean,
You suicide at the
It's-
start for at stage 4.
yeah, and you need that life, so you can't afford to die here.
and Sakayubi does the speed kill route that if
Cap.
and if that
Nice.
speed kill goes a little bit wrong, then it can get very out of hand. I'm sure that EBM knows what to do if the speed kill doesn't happen, though.
Usually you can get it down in 2 waves. 2 spell fails into stage 4 is not that uncommon.
Yeah.
The pip is still quite decent, even if you consider cutting a bomb 1 second on.
I was preparing for suicide here. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so
And then we see
POCs
a 2.0.
basically bring the items up, and then suicide, so they stop coming up to chain them into the one bigger POC.
Yeah. Without that suicide, you're not gonna make it in. You're not gonna make that 2.0 in time. The suicide is actually quite hard to learn. EBM has a really consistent queue for it. Also, we're approaching peak cinema soon. This first half will have a lot of score bombs on both the lasers and the kunai.
Oh yeah, that
This is-
section.
This is another routing change that's happened since the last year. It was introduced in TWC 2021, but not a lot of people used it because it wasn't really optimized enough. People didn't think it was worth it. With this route change, you're getting a lot of score bombs, and you also get a suicide to make this part very consistent.
Yeah. A bonus is also only calculated once you stop collecting items. So by continually killing more enemies and you starting the auto collect on more items, it's considered the same POC, and so extends it all the way out to a 2.0.
I guess-
it's mostly useful at Remo A, but too bad we are not really seeing her this match.
Yeah, Remu A has a post mid boss in stage 5 selection where she can just keep killing enemies and keep collecting items.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, now we got one of the
Anyways,
biggest cash in this
another-
game too.
Compared to the old route, you're also getting an extra bomb on this, which is pretty huge, but the consequence is that you kill the mid-boss later, so you're getting less enemies on the next section, which is gonna be pretty difficult to nail down. So here
Yeah,
you
this
want
one's
to
hard.
get 2.0s, but the enemies spawn randomly, and it can be very hard to kill all of them. The main idea is you want to not move too much and get yourself walled. You want to be careful. Oof.
Oh no, 1.2.
All when moving.
Another
Oh, that was not
That
good.
is. Yeah.
I mean, once you get past the early game, missing bonuses is a lot less of a root killer and a lot more of just score loss.
Actually, most of the
But
case, yeah, but here is pretty drastic.
A lot of them,
Oh, no,
lot of
1.6.
lost bonuses like this is not good though.
Oh no, 1.6.
Yeah, this section is rough. I think he just wants to run in, so he's trying to just not die at all.
Yeah.
That's what,
Alright.
like 4 or 5 missed 2.0s going into Yatsuhashi?
It's a lot. Based on the resources, I don't think he's even gonna do any suicides. He's just gonna use his. He's gonna get a bomb extend, use it, and then just try to capture the rest. So a bit of an addendum on the post-mid boss. Sometimes these enemies spawn really far and it gets really awkward to try and catch them. And that can lead to a lot of 1.6 or even 1.2s in some cases. So the score loss itself is not big, but the missed life piece is quite significant for this route. So earlier, you saw him get stand on mid-boss Ben. And you can go for like 4 2.0s on the post mid boss. So after you do the post mid boss suicide, you're down to 0 lives. So you need to hit 3 out of 4 of the 2.0s in order to make the route work. If you miss 1, it's fine, but if you miss 2, it's really grueling because you can't do the next suicide, and as you saw, that second half ended up being quite scuffed. Tons of missed bonuses, tons of missed life pieces.
Fortunately, most of Yatsuhashi is not that bad survival-wise. Echo Chamber is a little tricky, but it does get very consistent.
Yeah.
Requiem, on the other hand,
Requiem is, it's a traditional Chinese poem from the 8th century. I can't read it at all.
I had no idea what it is. Oh, but this is a very hard spell to cap. I don't think the world record caps it either.
The world record caps it.
Oh wow.
very well
Good
done
RNG,
on that
yeah.
cap.
Seems to be
Even
a,
good RNG
staple.
is so messy there, though. Like there's
messy,
no
but-
friendly Requiem.
Yeah, but the gaps there are really big compared to the average.
Okay, stage 5 is where you want to have like mainly 2.0s in the stage section, ideally.
Yes, from stage 5 onwards, every stage section bonus is going to be a 2.0. The only small bonuses are from bosses. And these bonuses are worth like 25 mil over.
That bomb
So
was a
it's
bit
really-
too early.
I think the bomb timing is irrelevant on that part.
And I believe that if unfocused shooting does not spawn any items, there are exactly enough items for a 2.0 in that section.
Yeah, there are 60 items, so if you just touch one of them, you're just gonna lose to 2.0. Unfocused shooting does spawn power items, but not at full power, so yeah, you can't really salvage it either.
But EVN does not do the spin on these berries.
They're not worth a lot. But what
Yeah.
he's going to do is this no bomb POC.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Saves the bomb for either the mid spell or the post mid boss. Fun fact, this no bomb strat was made because the post mid boss is RNG trash. And we figured it would be pretty nice to just get rid of that. We would just rather dodge on that no bomb section. Mid non is just one bomb and gone, but then this mid spell you really want to capture, or at least not die.
And
RNA
Takuyabi
is,
has a worse time here than most shots just because she does have an anti-shotgun, or if you're too close, your shots just start missing.
Oh,
And
that
her
was so
damage is
close.
low.
That was
Really easy.
really
Wow.
really nice.
Okay. So this post-mid boss, you want to kill the fairies and then barely POC if you don't have a bomb. So saving that bomb there is pretty convenient. Alright, he's gonna use 2 bombs here to set up the next 2.0. Here you're not gonna get a lot of small fairies, so it's kind of tricky. Nice, he got it.
Then he leaves the last one alive for the next 2.0.
Yep. And I
DDC
guess
stage
the,
routes are some of my favorites.
and the
Just
advantage
watch.
of leaving the guy alive is that you get 6 extra items, so you're not gonna miss the 2.0 if you deadly touch items.
Yeah, the yin yangs are also aimed. Okay, so then he leaves 2 alive right there.
Yeah.
And bomb with lead 4. Okay,
Yep.
nice.
But you want to leave 4. So
And-
the top yin yang here, the amount of enemies you get is random. So if you want to make the 2.0
Wow.
consistent, you gotta leave 4.
KG reset on stage
Yeah.
2 second half
he's
again.
still stuck in early game
Unfortunate death.
jail.
Dang. Alright, we got Seija for EBM. He's already at 1.5, which is the threshold for that P&D scoreboard, and he's already hit it on Seija.
And no other shot can do this.
Yep. And even this late into the game, it's still worth it to use her bombs for point item value. Because there's still like 1,500 items left, and a bomb is worth 3 mil on the clear bonus, so if you're getting just 2,000 from a bomb, it's worth a lot.
Oh.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough.
Reminder that this Seisha spell reverses your controls. Left is right, right is left. And the reading is not exactly easy either. Like you can get used to the
honestly
movement
half the
thing.
battle. The other half is just that spells are simply really dense. And
Mhm.
sometimes you just get extremely nasty situations like
Yeah.
that.
It's a very hard RNG spell, even without the flips.
Yep. Also, Seija is where this pattern from Kakuro shows up again, where you use all your bombs and do the spell with no lives, or like no bombs. On this second spell, he does have a life, which means the run still lives with a death. But in a lot of cases, you won't have a life here. So Seija ends up being a pretty common game over. No.
Oh, we
Just
got
as the spell ended. Come on.
So close.
Oh, and it was on 1.6. I mean, because like usually if you suicide,
Alright.
then like you get 7 point items, and the bosses drop the right like with the 7 items. It's just enough to push the threshold to the next bonus.
It's kind of decent,
This-
but it's also not something we put a focus into.
Yeah.
Also,
but
wow. 0
Going
bombs for this.
0-0.
There's a very real
So-
chance this run dies here.
Yeah, this is 2 forced
it's,
caps of not easy spells with the weakest shot type with narrow range.
Oh,
It's really risky to go for TWC.
yeah, Seija is a huge game over point in DDC scoring too.
Like, this spell
Okay.
has no flips, but it's still really tough.
And then Change Air Brave with the spins. It's so hard to stay under Seisha with this. Saki Yabi has an incredibly hard time capturing this.
Yeah.
The more damaging shots, they can handle it pretty well. Reimu B, the homing comes in handy and kills it a lot easier. Saki Yabi is just pain on this.
3 power at that. Although one silver lining is that as you get more experience with the game and you play this a lot, you sort of get the movement and timings ingrained. I like to say it's sort of like chess, you end up just memoing it after a while. I don't know if that analogy makes the most sense, don't crucify me. But hey, we made it to stage 6 with 1.6 billion and we still have quite a lot of score left to go.
Yeah, 34 from that alone. 34 mil.
And I believe he uses a bomb here. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is also pretty big. It's not just for safety, it's quite good in PIF. And we're gonna see about his suicide here. And you might as well spin for some extra grace and swag points.
Yep, it takes 5 of these enemies to get to a 2.0, so the fact that you can save 1 and then grab the next sets of 2, then you go 4 plus 1, and then the last 5.
Yep,
Smoothly done.
beautiful. This section,
Oh, missed my twos.
no,
I mean,
yeah, this
no,
section
1.6.
like normally you kill one side, go to the other, then bomb, but even then it's still annoying to dodge.
Yeah.
Here
For
you
a
took
long-
way too long and missed the
For
life
the longest
piece.
time, I thought that these whips were
Ah,
aimed.
shoot.
Oh no, another 1.6. I
Yeah.
thought they were aimed for the longest time.
Yeah. If only. But yeah, that section is just rough, even if you bomb. And the no bomb method is just incredibly even more unhinged.
Two zero into Shinmyo Maru.
The whips themselves are aimed, but the bullets are not. The bullets do like lock onto an angle after they've been shot out the first time, but yeah, doesn't help too much.
The run doesn't really look
Yeah.
too bad right now.
Resources are fine. You don't care too much. They're just for the clear bonus at this point.
Oh, okay, that's quite a scary opener.
Yeah, Shinmi's opener is one of the hardest attacks in the fight. Thorny Path is another of the
Also,
hardest attacks in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This boss
And-
starts off really front loaded.
she starts her fight with the 2 hardest patterns that she has, and then everything else just kind of goes downhill. difficulty,
Laser
but
Non's
it's
not
still-
exactly nice.
Yeah, non-4 is still really hard, and you can choke on some spells too.
Nice
beautiful.
cat.
And then he suicides here to the 2.0. Shinji drops more items than the other bosses, which give you a 1.6 normally, and if you suicide, you get to push that to a 2.0.
So you can. This is aimed.
crap.
That is the scariest non-2 I've seen in a while.
Oh.
I've seen
Yeah,
worse.
Okay, it's fine, it's
Pretty
fine.
scary sometimes, but alright, you're chilling. So Shinryu
Oh, yeah,
Maru
okay.
has the biggest spell bonuses in the game, but aside from spell 1 and the final, they shouldn't be too bad to get. Although you kind of have to do the rest of the fight with bombs in stock if you do the suicide. So it's still quite huge if you just die anywhere. It's a lot of pressure to be under.
Yep, this spell you basically do the same thing, and honestly, as long as you try to stay under Shinmi as much as possible, the gaps just kind of line up for you.
Yeah. You could lag with the misdirects a bit. He does it differently from what I do. Usually you should get... Oh nice, 15.5 mil.
That is a very fast kill.
Yeah,
That was
most of
easily-
Shimi's most of Shimi's spells are like routed, so she's
They are.
it's not RNG hell like Kagura and Seija. She's more chill, but she's not a fight to look down upon too.
Yeah, Shining Needle Sword is fast. As long as you stay on route, it's fine. But if you get off route, I hope you really, really know how it works. Because otherwise, you will wall yourself.
Also, you might have noticed he's shooting unfocused. When Shinmuro has her bowl out, unfocused shot does more damage.
Unless you're
I think-
Reimu.
Well, unfocused Sakuya, so you have the spread.
Yeah,
Yeah, Marisa too.
damage on the boss.
I think Marisa
Is that
does.
true? Is that true from Marisa B? I feel like it'd be
I think it
close.
is. I see Keto actually unfocused on Shining Needle Sword. You grow bigger, everyone's favorite 24 mil bonus.
Yeah, it's
If you're Reimu, it's free. If you're not Reimu,
It's scary.
yeah, it's still
It's tighter.
It's a consistent spell, but there's slight RNG with the angle of the kunais, which can make the final micro very scary.
Yeah, but it's like 1 in 1,000 chance it actually
Yeah.
becomes a huge deal. The spell is really scary as non-Reimu because the sprite looks like the sprite looks the same, but the actual hitbox gets multiplied by like 10.8 or some constant. And because non-Reimu has like 1.5 times Reimu's hitbox, the magnified one gets really big.
Well,
What is this, 2.3 pace?
Easiest spell that she has. Wait, oh, the
And
orbs
this
are...
spell, you sort of, yeah, you sort of cheese it by activating the glow orbs and then moving away, which sort of freezes them in place. And even if you mess up, you could still sort of recover like that. So it's usually a pretty consistent 18-19 mil bonus.
Yeah.
Final though is not something to sleep on. It's really awkward.
The biggest
yellow
threat is the
balls
greens.
Aimed, but the green ones are pretty much random. And you can get really nasty situations sometimes.
Yeah. Without the green orbs, this spell is actually quite a route, because like the blue orbs are static, but the green orbs are very disruptive to the route too, so that's why it's something you should not take it lightly.
Yeah, if a green orb is going for the kunai gap that you choose, you have to recognize that so far in advance to get out of the way. And because it's glowing, it's hard, but full spell Shinmi.
Full spell
Will
Shinmi.
this...
Oh, yeah,
2.3.
it is.
Oh, it 2.3s. Okay, nice. GG on the
2.3.
run.
Right off the bat.
Wow.
GG. Wow,
Very
that's
good
awesome.
opening run.
Very, very strong run.
Like, getting a clean run with Sakuya-B is so difficult that may end up being the standing run when this is all done.
Oh, he's not submitting. No, he's not participating in ending blocker competition. Very sad. But yeah, it's solid for first run. It had a lot of scuff moments from stage 4 onwards, so we could see pretty good improvements from here. Now we're... Wait.
Yeah, and also, KD has made it to stage 3, just past mid-boss Kagero, bombing right through it just to get more stage enemies. Because, you know, Reimu B's bomb does damage, so you can get mid-boss Kagero off screen so much faster than Sakuya-B that it's not even worth trying to capture mid-spell.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the shots that you can cap MCT is Sakuya and Reimu A.
Well, and
Yeah, those are the
Sakuya-B
only
with the
viable
speed kill.
shots.
If you want to really greed.
Apparently Marissa A and Marissa B also have capture routes, but
I feel like greeting damage with Marisa A would be even worse.
Marissa A can sort of get 4-wave speed kill kind of consistently. But anyways, this last part is a bit awkward with Fantasy Seal. Is he gonna... Oh nice, he didn't fail it.
Grade 1 item though, but
But
it's a small, it's a minor mistake.
The
So,
2.0 is what matters.
actually, stage 3 has a lot of bonuses that have leeway. Like, you're gonna have one enemy above the usual 60 items. So,
Also,
like,
this
in that
pace,
situation-
like it's obviously early to call pace, but this pace is actually ahead of KG's PB.
Oh.
I mean, it's just into Kagero, it's not much variance.
Yeah.
Also, an interesting thing about Reimu B's bomb is that it does so much damage. This one bomb he has entering the boss just gets used on this first non for how small it is. Alright, now we get into the real deal, the spell caps. Also because Reimu B scores a lot lower than Sakuya B, the spell bonuses are gonna make a higher percentage of her final score.
Yep.
So they
And
can
Reimu
really...
B's damage, Reimu B's damage is very similar to Sakuya B's damage, so the kill times should be mostly pretty similar.
Yep.
Which
Also
really
for these
just
nons.
go ahead.
No. For these nons, you time them in a way such that they cancel right as the bullets, like right as the Mentos actually splits into small bullets. He's moving in the corner to like sort of minimize the seal damage. Nice. Oh, and in regards to Reimubi's damage, 3 power Reimubi
first
is
wave.
really bad, to the point where she has to do 4 waves of this. So Keiichi's preferred method is to just gamble the first wave in the middle, and if he fails then yeah.
Yeah, gambling the first wave to save a wave is totally sensible. Especially
It's
because
sensible.
that spell does get a bit worse with the later waves. They spawn
Yeah, it
closer
does.
to you.
Saria B is also viable. Like, this method is also viable for Saria B if you like really don't care about the spell bonus. Oh my god, the 3rd wave of this.
Yikes!
Wow.
That was
Incredibly
exceptional.
dodging.
Okay.
Very
It
nice.
extremely earned 9 million points.
So, all that for 9 mil. So, alright, he's gonna set up his suicide, which shouldn't be too different from Saria B. That homing was really close. Alright, you're gonna see some bombs here. Because Reimubi's focus shot is so weak, she ends up using a lot of bombs on stage portions. It's also nice for the Piff too, but it's mainly for the to actually kill enemies. So because
Yeah.
Reimubi is so weak, it ends up making stages easier in a way, because you could bomb them instead of having to do like crazy kills.
Absolutely unhinged POC dashes.
It's standard. Like this section, you don't have to dodge a thing. So she
It's
does have
free
some of her
2.0s.
weak spots. Like, just because she has weak scoring potential and weak damage doesn't necessarily mean like every strat is going to be the hardest. There's some silver linings to bad shots. Also, you're gonna see a bomb on the first mid-non. It's not just for damage, it's because you can't use it on the second one. The bombs do so much damage, you can only afford to use 3 on this.
And that's with directing them in such a way that they do less damage, right?
Wait, I didn't catch that.
Like that less orbs hit or something?
Was
Oh,
that
1.6? Yeah, that was a 1.6.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, at least Reimu's B does this section better than Saria B.
So Reimu B is pretty good at this section. It's similar to Reimu A, where a lot of the load is done by your unfocused shot. You just don't have Reimu A's Gohei, but the unfocused homing handles it pretty well. So usually you should get 2.0s here, a lot easier than Saria B.
The unfocused homing is surprisingly nice in stage portions.
It is.
Like, it does a lot more than you would expect.
And then the focus shot is just why.
Yeah.
Reimu forgot to sharpen her needles.
Oh,
Also-
this is ahead of PB splits.
Yeah, this is now
Yeah.
10 million ahead, and comparable PAV. Mostly
Right, you
because
see
of the
that
spell
high
capture.
You see that high score on the top right? That's the current world record. The one that has 3 spells failed. and 2 of them were on Kagero. This time he's 1 spell bonus ahead.
The other failed spell on that run was, to nobody's surprise, Requiem.
Yep. Also, I couldn't get to answer this question in chat, but the life piece does not count as an item when you get it in the bonus, nor do bomb pieces. EBM back to sticky. Big power item? I have no clue. I would assume no. Oh, it does.
I feel it does.
It's so rare anyway.
Yeah, like it only appeared like twice or thrice in the entire twice in the entire game.
And another 2 times in the extra stage, I believe.
It's on extra, it's on Shinmi. It's on stage 5 mid. I mean, it's not like I could isolate that and check for it.
I think Shinmi drops a big power item twice.
Oh yeah, she does.
This is one after Thorny.
After Thorny and Wall of Hisun.
Also, Requiem. And Ninehead at the same time.
On Ninehead, he died. EBM died on Ninehead, he just showed off this alternate strat.
Wait, he died on 9 again?
Yeah. Wait, I can't explain.
Graze or something?
Does this cap?
The usual.
It caps, it caps.
No,
wow.
he died again!
2 on Requiem.
Oh my god.
And EBM died on 9 hits.
Reasonable reset, yeah.
Yeah, dying on 9 head would kill the run unless you like kill 2 heads and POC to like reclaim the small bonus, but the rest of it gets awkward. And if you die again, it's GG. Alright,
This is
we're on spicy
really
pace.
good.
This is 2 spell
Yeah.
ahead. 2 spell bonuses ahead of his record.
And Requiem is a big one, too.
Oh, nice.
Of course,
Ooh, that was-
Seja spell bonuses are even bigger.
This first half is kind of standard, I think.
Yeah, the interesting thing is these yin-yangs do kind of lock onto your position for the direction they move to try to go off screen. So they're being actively misdirected for setups here.
Yeah, they aim at you. Suicide here when you don't have a bomb. This part gets bombed for sure.
Looks like Ryu B kind of does it differently to Sakia B.
Also, this blue with fiction. Sakia B suicides here, but a lot of other shots have options to bomb them. He's using 2. Interesting.
For suicide at some point, presumably.
Spin!
Oh, he's gonna suicide here. Alright.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, right.
Easy,
He does
easy.
this right here.
Also, you get to see how the 7 items get used. He didn't have to kill like a 5th fairy for the 2.0. He could just use the 7 items from the suicide.
He's entering RNA with no bombs.
Wow.
Nice Doppler effect
Luckily-
to get a little extra damage.
Well, luckily Rainbow B has a bit of a compier time than Sakia B. The
Because you
hitbox
can
does
actually go.
help
yeah.
decently.
Clean capture.
Nice
Wow.
cap. Wow.
Nice
2
job.
for 2 on RNA and Requiem. Oh, 1.6!
That
Oh.
actually happened in KG's record too. A 1.6 exactly there.
I have no idea how rough it is. So I'm not sure if we mentioned this, but Sakia in general has like a gimmick where she slows down item fall. So even though she could no bomb that 2.0, I'm not sure if Rainbow B could do it in time. Probably could, but I'm not sure how consistent it is. But aside from that, pretty clean stage 5.
Yeah. Also, another factor about pace is KG's run did not, like his record does not clear with full lives.
Ah, it's a bit early.
So, clearing with full
Oh,
lives would be an
nice.
extra 10 mil on that.
He's still got
Yeah.
it.
I'm not sure if this
Or-
pace is full.
It's 2
I don't
lives
know,
ahead
wow.
of his record run, so I think it is.
20 mil
That was-
ahead of... Okay.
That was so clean.
was
it's
about
going
to
to come
say
down
that-
to spell caps.
Yeah, it is. I was about to say that leaving 4 yin yangs with Rainbow's bomb looks a bit awkward. He could have gotten a 1.6 if the RNG was bad. Also, from my experience, I think Chad is wrong. 3 is above average. I don't even get it that often. It feels like it should be average, but it feels above average.
Oh,
Uh,
also, 4 power Reimu B has a very, very narrow sweet spot where you can hit with 1 extra needle, and with that sweet spot, that is when she outdamages Sakuya B. Without it, she's weaker. It's very hard to try to stay in that that sweet spot while you dodge, but you always align
Yeah.
for it at the start. It makes a really big difference.
Right, I guess one good thing about Reimu B is that because she can't use up all her lives like Sakuya V does, it sort of makes her more friendly in a tournament setting that you can't game over. Also, wow, that spell
That
was
last dash.
weird.
nice cap.
On that spell, if you're not like comfortable with vertical movement, you could try to do it horizontally only, but you get situations like that.
I
So I think if
prefer
you-
to it.
If you're really experienced, you should learn like vertical
Whoa!
movement.
Wait, what was- Boom!
Oh! Ah!
Then
Yeah,
you got
Dreambow.
some,
It just does that.
That was a
Dreambow is
bad
hot.
read. I guess that bombs out spite.
probably. I'm not sure what to do with 4 bombs, to be honest.
Yeah, 4 bombs on stage 6 is like,
It's workable, it's just... Bro, what? Still a pretty good pace though, I would think.
I wonder if
Oh,
it
look.
still has potential for PB.
I think it's going to be a little behind here. And
It's quite
P-
behind.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
10
Okay, it's
mil
like-
behind.
10 mil bill.
Ahead on PIV though, so some of that gets made up.
PFA is
I
ahead.
don't know how many lives you could get. I think this stage has like 8 life pieces. Around that. And then like 4 more in Shinbi.
I mean, whether this is PB pace or not, it is still 1.2 pace.
It
And
is, yeah.
1.2 is the target at the moment.
Oh, it is. 1.21.
So this is on pace for target right now, but I'm pretty sure it's forced full spell to reach that target.
Pretty much. Alright,
Okay,
so
nice.
we're at the Wisp section. Reimu B has an interesting way of doing this. It's really similar to Reimu A2, where you start on the right and you let your homing do most of the work as well.
yeah, I find it really, really cool. Rainbow 8 does it like better, like much better than this.
Reimu A is pretty much the same, except you can use the Gohei on the last part.
Super clean.
Unless you're way too far to the left and your Gohei doesn't lock in and you lose like 8 mil. Wonder who's unfortunate enough to have that. But yeah, clean. Oh, this pace is this life pace is like a bit spicy.
I think
Shinju
it makes
Maru
it.
drops like almost 15 bonuses. So you get... Oh my god, that was a rough non-1. I think he might be on pace for 7 life, or at least... No, it's 6 life if he does a suicide.
He's probably gonna
Alright.
do suicide here, I guess.
Yeah, I think I would expect the suicide just because of the bombs basically even it out in terms of clear
Yep.
bonus.
You only lose 1 mil, but you get like a 2.0, which is a life piece and also some extra raw score.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, suicide.
Nice.
Oh, EBN's back on 9 hit.
Mine head.
Oh my god, that non took forever.
Yeah, Shinmin on 2 is kind of an infamous pattern for being really nasty if you let it live, and Reimu B kind of has to let it live. And with the suicide strategy, it's even worse.
Oh, he died on
And
nine
then, of
hit.
course, it's also infamous because, hey, look, safe spot.
Oh no.
Yeah, rough man.
Obligatory. Imagine dodging in a shmup.
Yeah, non-2 is like the funniest pattern in Shimmy. Oh yeah, Reimu B also has the worst Shimmy fight, if I remember correctly.
Yep, you have no
Yeah,
good way
yeah.
of increasing damage on the bowl.
Yep.
There
Yeah,
is a
Reimu's
little
so-
trick you can do
Some patterns.
where at the start of a pattern you can go kind of above the lip of the bowl and get full damage to Shinmi because you're hitting her and not the bowl. But that's a small benefit.
Yeah.
It was done a
Sure.
little bit there, but you'll see it on Shining Needle Sword as well.
Marisa and Sakuya's Unfocus does more damage to the bowl, while Reimu's Unfocus is homing which barely does anything. So that's why it's not good. Like Reimu has a very terrible fight against Shinji. And Reimu B is worse because the Gohei can sometimes hit at the top of Shinji when it goes upwards.
That's
but-
consistent. You can place it in a way that manipulates it to go up. It is consistent.
Yeah, yes, but Reimu B, there's no way you can do anything about it.
Yeah. You're just kind of stuck with reduced anemic damage.
The same Fudo's boat, I think it's the same concept. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, nice bomb.
Shinmi non 4
Honestly,
can get
it's-
spicy.
It's only really bad on non 2 and final. Final takes like 55 seconds versus 40 with Sakuya B. Is it 40 or 45?
I think it's 45.
oh, does that bomb ruin the 6 life clear?
I don't think so. You can probably check if he's gonna get an extend based off the bomb piece count. Like if the bomb piece is close to 4, it means he's coming up on a.
There's
life
more
piece.
than 5 left.
Okay, that's
So
still
as long
good.
as we cap everything, we do clear with 6 lives here.
Wow, tight gap, and got your Reimu.
We love Reimu privilege.
On today's episode of What is a Hitbox?
So true.
Oh,
This is what I say with floor notes.
You know how I mentioned you can get that sweet spot for a little extra damage? KG is just effortlessly just getting right back into it most of the time there.
Oh?
Oh, rough.
And there's the life.
Okay, there we go. Extend.
Yeah, so now it's just one very long 7 Isunbashi. And it's longer because KG does it by going all the way off to the side here, missing a lot of shots. I'm not sure if this is on purpose to try to manipulate the cycle of the blues, or if it's
I don't-
just habit.
Might just be safety habit for me.
In this
Oh,
run can be
oh.
killed by nerves. Oh!
Nothing too crazy yet, fortunately.
Still okay. Still
The green
manageable.
orbs are not being too stupid, right? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
They're still not being too stupid. They can be so much worse than that.
Okay, okay. Great cap. Clean run.
Another full spell Shinmi. GG. Huge run.
1.218.
Takes the lead. Oh, that is so cool.
2.0, 2.0. That must be where it's to be.
Is that
Yeah,
the
he's
extra
quiet.
stage?
I'm assuming it's stage 4 mid boss.
Yeah, it can be that too. I mean, it probably is, given that this is not extra. I'm just immediately thinking, oh yeah, the extra stage. You just go 2.0, 2.0, 2.0, 2.0.
I was just thinking of
Chewing
Ben Ben.
twinkle.
TWC. Oh, looks like he got his replay screen set up.
Oh, what is? Yeah.
Also, fun fact about KG, the reason he did DDC this year is because, well, one, it's one of his, or rather, Sapia B was one of his goals, getting 2.3 with Sapia B, and he decided let's just also try to do the B shots. But I gotta read this. Kukyusa Shinsakura anime says Sakakyu. Oh, there's a new anime going on, he's shilling. Oh, that's an English version, alright. But yeah, KT is doing DDC because it's one of his current focus, and also he's not doing UFO, so he can play UFO in his own woods. Which is to say, he's not gonna do UFO Lunatic because he wants to focus on the low diff world records.
That is honestly very fair.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of time commitment.
Yeah.
I just like the way he phrased it. I think I was reading one of his blogs and he said, so the reason I'm not doing UFO is because I want to do UFO.
Yeah. TWC may only show Lunatic and Extra, but there's 3 whole other difficulties that are out there, and they do
And
get
they all are
played,
impossible.
and they all have their own crazy strategies that get pulled off.
Yeah. I find UFO hard being like very different from UFO Lunatic in terms of scoring as well.
Oh, the strats feel really different. Really messes with my muscle memory.
I believe the lasers on this spell are static.
Yeah, they are. Like the initial angle is static, and the rest is also static. It sort of slightly rotates every wave. So I wonder if someone could cook up like some gray strat.
Would the Grays be worth it over the speed kill? I guess probably, if there's a way to get a lot.
Depends. I'm not sure how much you could get.
Laser Grays is pretty weak in the DDC engine, I think. Like, it just doesn't tick constantly.
Mid. It's just mid.
Please don't mess up 9-hit again.
Dude, if both of them were in early game jail, they would have posted something about spell 1.
I mean, Ninehead, when you're trying to graze the lasers and also set up for like the required bonus, it really is like a huge filter on runs.
It is. You gotta manage your like greed properly.
Nice. Oh, that's
You missed a head, but that's kind of whatever.
It's still
So,
2.0, and that's what matters.
Yep. I think 9-head you could sort of split like what you're doing. You have damaging the first 2 heads at the start, and then you damage Sekibanki while grazing and not going too far to the side. And then for the last 10 seconds you start killing the right heads and then the left. Also, we didn't really get to talk about this final, but it suffers the same RNG issue as second non. Just going to the side again. This thing swings from like 58 to 60k if like here it was less than 58. He's entering with 197, which is 2k.
Yeah.
It's good enough though. It's
From the previous run, it's 2,000 behind, but it's still okay.
Yeah, one other
It's
very
over.
funny thing about Sakuya B is that if continues were allowed, it would be optimal to dump your continues on Sekibanki for PIV gain.
And Wakasagi.
Yeah, because if you're continuing and your score up to that point doesn't matter, you might as well dump everything.
Yep.
I
Also,
never
stage
really thought about that.
has a lot of like controlled like small bonuses in between the 2.0s. Nice. He snipes the left wisp to make this part a bit more lenient. Oh, he's shooting early here. Alright, another thing, the wisps like have RNG height, so sometimes it's pretty much almost impossible to include them in the bonus. So this is a bit lower, but it's still fine. Mid boss, the usual.
Nice.
Alright, you could die a second time on that mid spell if you aren't careful. It's either if your suicide ended up being too early, or if you positioned yourself wrong after the suicide, you could get sniped. So that's another thing to watch out for. Here you kill 3 enemies, yep. And then here you do like a really specific, I guess, movement to get the right amount of enemies. If you get like a 17 mil bonus, that means you're on track for this next 2.0. Perfect.
The EBM is a fairy. I
don't think he did.
Yeah.
So that first bonus, I think you can overshoot by 1 enemy and still be fine. But if you overshoot, you have like no leeway for the next bonus. But luckily he got it. This thing is surprisingly hard, but he's been doing it pretty well.
DDC stage routes are they're so interesting to watch. Everything is just so tightly choreographed.
Yeah. I like routing like those point items.
It's probably my favorite scoring system in the series as far as stages go, like even more so than UFO. Because UFO is it's so focused on the UFOs, but DDC, the focus is everywhere.
Yeah, DDC system is great.
Yeah,
I just don't like
also,
the execution.
the bonus are also really satisfying to do. And because of that, for my first few 1CCs, I keep like trying to get like many 0.5s.
Yeah, that is another good point about DDC. It's sort of accessible and satisfying even for casual players. It's like, dang, I'm being taught the POC.
Yep, simple
Also,
but
he
deep.
died on Starfang. I said earlier, DDC system is pretty great. I just don't like the execution sometimes. Spell bonuses are a bit huge, and also the PIV bombs don't have that much tech to them. So earlier he died on Starfang, which is a really annoying part about Kagero, because dying there loses you a whole bomb. He bombed it in the previous run, so...
Alright, a hard wave of full moon howling.
Okay, that's a cap. That's a cap.
She gave him like completely free waves in exchange.
The first wave was a little rough, but the other two were nice.
Also, we see a suicide grace here, instead of like an instant suicide.
Yeah.
Because you can suicide and use the 7 items to like push the bonus to the next threshold, but sometimes it's kind of RNG and you gray a bunch of items. So it's not even a guaranteed 1.6. And so to counter that, you just go for the suicide grace instead of the 1.6. Right, final spell. Okay, we get hit 3 out of 3.
Those corner
A bit
dodges
tight
can be
there.
so tricky. Like, it's so
Yeah,
volatile.
that's part of the spell. Like, they're so bad, a lot of players find it worth it to just speed kill it by doing the purple rings to the middle, so they don't have to do a third cycle.
Mm-hmm. It's also just something about the third cycle that, at least to me, feels more awkward than the second cycle.
I think because you sort of have to like move from the second wave compared to the first cycle where the screen is empty.
A bit behind previous run pace, but with a good stage 4, I think it'll easily like go past that pace.
Yeah, it's
Oh!
Wait,
Well, we get
Yeah,
another
that's rough.
chance at a better pace, I suppose. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the perils of Sakuya. You're constantly living at 0 lives. One mistake, and you're back
yeah, not
to
just the
Blake.
bosses. It's really huge on stage 4, being so close to game over.
Half an hour left to start new runs. Hopefully both players can get good runs in that time.
Oh wow, it is not a lot of time, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what? We only have 30 minutes.
Yeah,
30 minutes left, yeah.
Game passes
Yeah,
by
that's-
fast. Passes by fast. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, both players do have a quite good run on the board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that
Definitely.
means probably like one run left for EBM.
So you've probably only one run left. Nice suicide. Some shots do the suicide here, because to like split this bonus into two 2.0s quite nicely. That was... Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Nice
no.
2.0 clutch.
Did
And,
KG miss a bonus?
yeah.
I think he
think
missed a
so?
small bonus. I'm
But
not sure how
no,
significant it is.
Small bonus.
He didn't miss a 2.0, that's the good part.
Yeah, I don't think it will matter too much. It might be one less bomb on one pattern, and then you get the bomb back somewhere else.
Yep. It just changes.
It's minor
I'm not sure how
variation.
significant it even is. I know it kind of is for Ringway. But for some other shots, moving a bomb is not a big deal.
So one thing that we actually haven't mentioned is that a 0.5 bonus does not multiply the score of the items in the bonus by 0.5. It's a plus 0.5, so it's worth 50% more than they would be normally at POC.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 essentially.
And that's true
Yes,
for
yeah.
all the bonuses, all the way up to a 2.0 being worth triple the normal value.
Yep.
So you get, for like, let's say for example, like a 0.5, you have the score you get from the pot and times multiply with 1.5. And for
Yep.
2.0s, it will just multiply by 3.
I mean, if it did multiply all the items you would have gotten, then why would you even go for 0.5s?
Bombs.
Yeah, but in late game, that would kind of
Yeah,
tank
yeah.
for... Right, gamble? Yay, he gambled.
Gamble, nice.
We love
Did it
winning
pay?
gambles.
So after that, he's just gonna do the next
That's
two
an
waves.
evil
The
way.
gamble was not.
Rough.
No, the gamble was worth it because it skips an extra wave after that. Like
Yeah.
that way is so evil.
So now he actually gets to bomb a third time on this non. Both his record and the previous run couldn't do it. It's kind of scary having to dodge the non after the bombs.
It's just going for a better cancel, I think, which is not not even that large of a
Yes.
cancel gain.
Whoa, oh my god, wow.
That was a scary baby.
Absolute goat. Also, yeah, you were saying about like the third cycle being weird. And it's definitely the leftovers. Nice,
Well-
so only one fail.
That's a pace.
It's one of the paces of all time, yeah.
That's 1500 PIV ahead of record.
Oh, it is. So it should be like...
And 13 million.
There's like, what? 5,000 items left. So it should be a 7 mil lead.
Homing sniped that one enemy before I left the screen.
Not gonna lie, I like how that homing amulet just barely kills the last yin yang so consistently.
Yeah.
We saw
I like the
EVM
way
die.
Removie does stage 4. It's so satisfying.
It's so chill. We saw EVM die to this earlier, and now Removie just nah.
Reimu
ripping
just
this
says
whole
no.
Dodging
Yeah,
in
well-
my shmup?
So true.
state. What's dodging?
Why dodge when you can just spend your resources? That's what they're there for.
Yep. You know what game is a great example of this? The game right after.
So true.
Wow.
I saw a fairy escape.
Oh,
He was shooting focus the whole time and it still escaped. I'm not sure what you do to make it consistent as Removie. But yeah, that kind of goes to show how pitiful her focus damage is.
These focus damage isn't strong enough to kill everyone.
She put all her points in homing this game.
Pretty much.
And I am a little sad to not see Reimu. I think Reimu is a super fun shot type.
She is, but she's also important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
The bend fight is like crazy hard to do.
Dude. We already got our A-shot type fill in 2023. And now we're getting a B-shot type edition. What the?
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's gonna happen.
Again?
Bruh.
Okay, they
Almost
did.
again, what?
They did not put-
But I said Removie homing is pretty good here, but damn.
Okay, but living that situation once is already stupid. That's usually certain death.
Ah,
I-
wow.
Unless you're
1.6.
KG, apparently.
Also, wow. Here's another clear contrast between Removie and Sakuya V. She's just so bad at getting to use her resources that she just has lives left over. You could get so many 1.6s and still have a decent amount of lives here. With Sakuya V, you're just boned.
Also, don't sleep on Yatsuhashi opener. This thing is erratic.
Thing is really cruel sometimes.
But at least you can sleep on this spell.
This
Yeah.
spell's not even that bad if you don't do this spin.
Nah, it is. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I'd rather do PDH.
I felt like it wasn't
Wait,
that bad when I
that-
tried to.
Okay, that's a bit too far-fetched. I'd rather do, I don't know, MCT than that practical.
What shot type MCT? That definitely
Sakuya
matters.
A. I'm not good with Sakuya B.
So yeah, 198 high PIV for EBM entering stage 3.
What do I watch? We have Echo Chamber and Stage 3.
We have two eyes, right? Just keep use one eye for one side and the other one for the other side.
Oh my god,
Sure.
thank you, Ramadan.
Free.
Yeah, give it a rest.
Requiem Part 2.
Are we gonna get another Requiem cap?
It would be great if we did.
It's too early
don't
to
count
tell.
it. This might cap. This
No fucking
will
way.
cap. This will cap.
That's extremely clean too.
Yeah,
It is not easy to get a fast kill on that with any shot, and especially not with a weak shot like Reimu B. Like, sub 20 is absurd. Like, even to just grind for, I feel like it's a little absurd. And here KG just pulls that in a run.
There were no real deaths in this match, right?
Nope, it's real.
not yet.
3+3. Somehow. Nice use of the bomb. EBM's coming up on that 2.0 again. Nice, he's consistently getting 17 mil. Nailed it.
$20 mil.
I think that was pretty much full item, aside from the earlier ones he killed. So this suicide is so satisfying. It's just so much effort. You don't have to do.
It seems like Reimu B stage routes are very much just a fantasy seal to win in a lot of places.
Yep. I kind of feel annoyed that you have to use 3 bombs here. Like, the second bomb is way too short, it doesn't reach the mid-zone.
Oh, that RNA cap history. I mean, that's honestly understandable. It is not an easy cap with Reimu B.
It's not.
Very
clean.
Could he get this?
That makes
Nice.
it easy for the RNA.
Finally, that 2.0!
That was so cool.
Beautiful.
I would have
Very
not
exciting
done
piece.
that a lot of the time.
Yeah. Reimu A does that section way better.
Way better. Like, you just press shift once and you eliminate the whole side.
And it's like, and it's also, it looks cooler.
Low-key, one of the reasons I started playing Reimu A. Like,
Valid.
wow, the stages are nuts.
That's very valid.
Reimu is really fun.
If only like the Benden fight was not like too hard, I'll probably use Reimu A too.
Nah. Oh my god, that suicide felt late. Yeah, 1.6.
Oh, 1.6.
Yeah, one.
It's too late.
Yanks.
Will
And
not
a full
reach
moon
the,
howling. Good first wave. Good second wave.
Pretty high.
Or third wave? Yeah.
It's like 29 mil above current PB pace.
Wait.
I mean, that's the power of 2 additional spell caps plus better
Yeah,
PIV.
that is massive.
Also a bit of like... Actually no, the comment on spell 1, could talk about it later. The funny 2.0, funny post-mid boss 2.0. The spell has taken 2 kills today. Can we get an upset?
That's kind of Sage's whole thing. Good dash.
Okay, nice cap.
Okay, nice.
Nice cap and no suicide here. Because I think with most shots, the bombs on non-2 are just worth so little. Like, even if you did use them, it might as well break even. So you might as well just keep the life and 4 power.
Okay, EBM's into stage 4.
Oh, EBM has 249, so he did all the bomb. Yeah, he managed to use all the bombs. I think he failed 2 spells.
Score is a bit
Oh, no,
behind,
just-
yeah.
Just one, I
Yeah,
think.
scores behind. I'm not sure which spells he failed.
I think it's just Starfang again.
Nah, it's
Starfang has
not.
been just.
He got 51k piv, so he didn't
I didn't see where he died though.
Yeah, I didn't see where he died. Score felt low, even for the piv.
Okay, can we get a clean...
Alright, KT and Dream. No way, wait,
Oh. Okay,
Nice.
on fire.
Holy.
Let's go.
Massive run.
So we're gonna do the 1 bomb.
1 bomb is just for stage 6 opener? Yeah, I think he's gonna use it on like the actual opener. Like not the yin yangs, it's on the wisp before the title.
Yeah, she doesn't get to kill all the wisps because of her short power, so...
It's so bad, yeah.
Okay, great. Great,
Clean.
really good.
This is
Wow.
monster pace.
30
Wow.
mil above stage 5 pace.
This is literally
30
1.26 pace. Like, the margin on this is so big that there can be a failed Shinmi spell, and it's still record.
Yeah, but that's still quite painful though.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that's just how
And-
far ahead this run is.
And wow, EBM about to reach. Wait, hold on.
Who are we supposed to focus on now?
Probably EBM because stage 6 is quite standard for raid movie, and we already explained it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's back on the gacha. Oh,
And the
Gamble.
it's a bit rough, I think. No, it's not.
I hate
Yin yangs are
these
quite
yin
spread out.
yangs.
Yin
Wait,
yangs are just like everywhere.
I think
Oh,
we
no.
missed it. I think we missed it, but EBM didn't get to do the first half of stage 4 because he has a lot of resources. But at least he could do the suicide here.
Okay, clean stage 6 for KG.
Alright, now we get to see what stage 4 second half looks like for Sakia B. So you do these really controlled fairy kills, and oh, he's gonna set up this 3-bomb method. He's gonna basically use all his bombs on the lasers here. And on this last section, you time it in a way that splits these last 2.0s evenly,
Ooh.
which is
Yeah, and
really
also
beautiful. You get no bombs into Yatsuhashi. But this is still ahead of
This
his
is
previous run.
33 million ahead of record into Shinmi.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually
Wow, yeah.
really good.
We have a 2.4 Sakuya B pace and a Removie record pace. Oh, he has a bomb. Wonder where he's gonna use it on.
Yeah. He's probably gonna.
But- He's not using it. Wait.
Wait, what?
I think it'll be a non-2 bomb.
Non-2? Yeah, non-2 bomb.
Ah,
Probably
fair.
Or,
Not to it. Bring will be
What if-
so.
I think most players, for safety, they would just bomb non-1 straight up.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, it could
suicide
also
on
just
non-2.
be-
He could have just used the
it could
second
also just be
bomb, but-
because there's a bomb, he's trying to clear with the bomb instead of the suicide.
Yeah, that's also another myth.
Um,
But, I mean, for safety,
Yeah.
it could work.
no suicide there.
Alright,
2 bombs.
so we're looking at a potentially 7 life clear. Oh my god, I hate the needle visibility here. Nice, he survived.
Okay, please don't die. Please don't get sniped.
Wow.
Scary, but it works out. Like, it
Again,
works out.
it was too low. Okay, good.
Okay.
Clean.
And a clean echo
Oh.
chamber cap at the same time.
And EBM is gonna do the non-formal too.
He's gonna do 4 bombs.
Non
on this.
non-3, non-3.
Non-3, yeah.
Yeah, both places are crazy. I don't know who to focus on. Well, my guess right now it's pretty clear, but earlier it was quite rough.
Yeah, it'll be Requiem very soon, and
Also,
have we actually had a perfect rate on Requiem today? It would be insane if that continues.
we
I hope so.
Okay,
What is
Requiem.
this?
It all relies
Oh, I
down
thought-
on EBM.
rough.
Like, in a parallel universe, Requiem scores the kill every single run.
Oh!
No way.
Clean.
Oh, that was so rough.
Requiem is... Ooh.
No.
I think this
Are we
caps.
actually
This
getting a
caps.
cap? There's no way.
Caps. No
No
way.
way.
There's no way.
The awareness to stop greeting damage, though.
The Requiem is an insane mental game.
I
It's
think
like,
it's 5 for 5, not 4 for 4. I think
there
KG's
were
been
no
there 3
record of
times.
deaths today.
And
KG had 2 faces into it, and EBM also 2.
These players are
Before.
ridiculous.
Okay, non-4, please do not snipe.
At least you can bomb. It's not a huge loss.
Yeah, as long as you don't die.
you do not want to be low on this if you can
Why
avoid
is she
it.
so low? Why is she so low?
Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I don't even know if low Shinmi makes a difference. I just have no clue.
I mean, I
like
think
how
it's
she's
definitely
so low.
different, but I don't know if it's better or worse. It's just different.
Yep, it is. And yeah, I can't tell if it's better, that's why I don't really complain.
I think the
Unlike-
one thing that is bad is if she goes really far to one side.
That's true. No, dude. No way. Oh, I missed a no bomb POC. Oh, we had to do that annoying post mid
It'd be
no
really
bomb.
funny if KG just died to IGV.
You're not
It's
dying to
fine,
this
okay.
as Reimu. You're not.
Also, yeah, it's true. If this gets record, this will be the 3rd year in a row.
This is a really, really good run.
What
Oh
was
my
that
God,
RNA
EVM.
cap?
Another
Yeah,
RNA
good
cap.
fancy. Dude,
Oh no, 1.6!
what? 1.6 with the bomb? Wow.
Yeah, I think this is Reimu B record, even if there's a death. But let's hope for the cap for the big record and the mammoth
Yep.
score.
Yep.
Joel's in the chat.
I'm banking on that.
This would be a run with only one failed spell through the entire thing.
Oh
with
my God.
Reimu B.
What the hell?
Nice save.
But let's. Oh. These green orbs scare me so much.
Yeah.
That should be it.
And it is.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Oh my
New
god.
world record.
That's
GG.
massive.
GG. Wait, pretty much 1.27.
Oh my god. 38 mil. 38.
Wow.
38
Wow.
mil improvement on a world record 3 years in a row. Dude, what is up with this game?
This run is blessed. Okay,
I'm
all
just
eyes on
speechless
EVM.
at that.
So are we gonna see Marisa B?
I
Oh,
think
we
we
might.
probably do,
We might,
because
yeah.
do you
We might,
really try to
actually.
beat that run with Reimu B? Like, that's so strong.
Yeah.
7 minutes left on reset
You
time.
might just show off Marisa B, then we're gonna get a V-shot relay.
Yeah.
This is the part where I have no idea what to say. Because I don't know the shot.
Well, I have
Aw.
been.
Oh. Misspell card bonus.
Those fireballs on the Seisha spells are also just so clippy when you're not Reimu, I feel.
Missed
so
bomb
bad.
piece.
General. What does EBM need now?
I mean, I think it needs to be like a mid 2.4, like 2.43 or something, if I had to guess.
Yo, Marisa B. Oh no!
Double.
Oh,
And
Ah.
that probably prevents 2.43.
I think
Yeah,
the
it's
run is
2.3.
effectively dead.
Yep. We're getting Marisa B.
Yeah.
KG has said that he's doing Reimu B as his main and Marissa B as his sub. Now he got a satisfactory run, so we're getting to see another show here.
He got
So Marisa B's whole thing is that her bomb converts bullets into power items, so you can get a lot of items where they don't otherwise exist.
Yep.
It does not do this during
DDC.
spell cards, but you can also see Marisa B is already at full power. This is stage 1.
Yeah.
Not even
And
mid boss
full-
yet. It's not even mid boss.
Marissa B's routes also really lenient too because you get a lot of lives. I still have no idea how you do this set. I have no idea how you do this as Marissa B still.
Okay, you are not invincible for the full duration that the bomb is out, but you are for about, 4 or 5 seconds, somewhere in that range? I don't know the exact value.
But
I
yeah,
don't know this shot at all.
yeah, you
what-
get there's a period of time where the yellow flash comes back to you. That's when you lose your iframes.
Alright, stage 6 for EBM. Oh my god. This should be
Will he
1.66. Stage 6 could give a high 700. I'm not sure with current PIF though. This might be really close.
I think this can 2.4, but not the necessary 2.4 to take the lead. But a 2.4, if it happens, would also just be an incredibly strong run.
It is. Dang. 3 minutes left. This will be his final run.
This will be final run unless something catastrophic happens in the stage.
Oh no, is he gonna risk on the I forgot the non-meme name. The Wisp.
Do they have a name?
They have a meme name.
Please collect the life, thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Ooh.
bomb.
Oh,
Yeah, the good thing about having the bomb is that you can try to go up the POC, but you can be ready for that and bomb.
Still a very good reaction.
Yep.
Like, I think most players would
there's
just die there.
though. It's like... I still got 2.0,
Clean.
nice. That section has 64 items, so you could miss a whole enemy or like 4 items and still get 2.0. I'm surprised that was enough, but... Alright, moment of truth soon.
I just realized Marissa B kills Cherno mid so fast because she's already at full power.
And Marisa B also has quite good
Missiles.
damage.
Yeah,
Like, if this
Marissa
was
B-
not
yeah.
a game that had 2 broken shot types in terms of potential damage output, Marisa B would be a strong contender for best shot in just a hard game.
Right. EBM into Shinmumaru. 2.06.
2 minutes left on reset time.
Yeah, I don't think this can take the lead. Because she gives like 350 mil, optimistically.
Yeah. This can take the lead if it can.
It could be 2.4, but yeah.
It'll be
Might
crazy
as well get the
if like
2.4 in.
this beats the world record.
That's true. A record on a weak shot with only 1 spell fail. And it's everyone's beloved FML. Sorry, Full Moon Howling.
FMH is
And
just
honestly, like, it's
SMH,
Reimu B 3 power Full Moon Howling. That's a disgusting thing to have to capture.
Yeah, I tried it once and it's like, bro, I'm not playing this shot. Massive props to KG.
Oh, massive props to KG for like showcasing the not so popular shot types of DDC scoring in PWC.
Absolutely massive
Yeah.
run from KG.
With that, we already got all 6 shot types on DDC scoring.
Oh yeah,
Sit-
we had. Was that death intentional?
Nice.
Yeah,
Did
it's
he die?
intentional.
Yeah, he
Oh
looked
yeah,
like he
yes,
just
it
ran.
was a.
He
I
ran.
didn't.
Or like nice clutch.
Yeah, Marisa B does have to deal with boss movement RNG a little bit because you want the bomb to go over the bullet spawner, and if the boss just decides to run away from you, then you don't get those bullets converted to power and you lose a lot of points.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a 1 in a 3 chance or something, if I remember correctly.
Yep, 2
1
and
in
3
3
that the boss
chance.
moves towards you, 1 and 3 they move away.
Also, suicide on third non.
Also 3, 2,
This is-
1, we are final run.
Final run. We're locked
Let's
in.
go.
Full power. Nice, you got it.
Nicely done.
And the unfocused shooting is to get back up to full, right? Or
Yep.
what else would it be? I mean, damage
It's
is
really
nice too, but the power
It's
is
really
important.
interesting how you could see you could see it spawn power items below 4 power, and then once he hits 4, there's just nothing.
I had actually never noticed that because I was never trying to spawn power at full power, obviously.
Well, I only try getting back full power when if I'm like 396 or something.
Yeah, same. It's more like if you're playing stage 5 and you're on one of those exactly 60 items sections, and you're like, dang, I wish I could spawn power items.
Marisa
I'm not
B
sure
also
about the
just spawns
recipe.
power all the time. She doesn't care.
I'm not sure about Marissa be unfocused, but yeah, she is
She's-
the power shot. She just spawns it.
Marisa
Unfocused
B,
focus
focus
doesn't
and
matter.
unfocused spawns power shots anyway.
I believe this is still a game where power items are a flat 10k.
It's
At
still
full power?
flat. Okay.
Yeah, so they don't
All the
go
way
up
to
with
low.
point item value.
Low K is also
Scary
10.
squeeze on the survival there for E EBM.
Oh, did he get like a life piece just now? I'm not sure if this could clear away the 3 lives.
And this beat KG's run?
No.
No, I don't think it can. It's in between 2.4 and the target score.
Yeah. True.
Which is still an exceptional run.
It is. It'll be our first 2.4 on TWC2. It's pretty high, but yeah, it's not as
not-
strict as a whole world record.
Yeah, these are genuinely two of the best score players in the entire series. Just
Yep.
putting on a phenomenal show
Absolutely.
of
That's
what
true.
high level DDC looks like.
Oh my
But
god.
Having world records in both in like 2 games, and it's very very strong for EBM. Okay.
GG.
Nice.
Clean that. GG. Oh, 3 life.
Ooh.
That's enough. Oh my god,
Oh,
that is
that was so
Oh,
close.
so close. Yeah.
That was
9 mil
close.
One more skill
GG.
cap and
I mean, that
he
may
would've
be one of the
beaten.
highest
7-0.
losing TWC scores that we've ever seen in any match.
Well,
like,
it might
I
be,
think-
yeah.
It would
That's
be,
just the caliber of these runs.
Yeah. The most we got probably like 100 TWC score, and I remember the furthest the closest I can remember being it was UFO last year.
Alright. GG to EBM. Excellent performance from both players.
Yeah, incredible even if he didn't win in the end.
It's still a 2.4, a first for TWC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Now
remember
we got
seeing
a,
scoreboards a couple years ago, and just 2.4 was just a single person.
Yep. I mean, now it's still only 2-person.
Yeah, like it is an unfathomably difficult score to reach, and to have it just done in less than 2 hours here, mind-boggling.
Yep.
This also
now we get-
shows like how much DDC routing has also changed.
Yeah. was a treat seeing the new Sapia V developments. Now we get to sit back and enjoy the Marissa B encore.
Dream. 2.0, 2.0, 2.0.
Can we still get 100% Requiem?
Oh no.
Good question.
I'm still hoping.
Well, we get
Bro.
100% Requiem if this captures Requiem, or if this doesn't make it to Requiem.
If we get to Requiem, Marissa B has the strongest performance out of the shots we've seen here so far on Requiem, so...
Yeah, I
But
hope
still-
Varsity can do like 2 waves.
2 waves, yeah. It's still griefable, so... KG's target is like 1.98. So, pretty high. Nice setup. Interesting. He's letting a lot of enemies escape just to have them shoot and convert the bullets. Not just for power items, but for PIV itself as well.
And Marissa B is very different in its scoring in this
Yeah,
game.
very different. Like even the way you like think about how to, I guess, route your cancels. It's a lot different.
You're basically playing an entirely different game.
Yeah, that's just DDC.
True, but most shots are almost
Oh,
playing a completely
that
different game
cap?
from each other.
Oh, we were cap.
And please get the
my God.
Whoa!
12 seconds. This shot is nuts.
Disgusting, wow.
Yeah,
current
Marissa
world
B is a
record
good shot.
actually bombs it. The current world record, well, not only bombs it, but bombs it in a way that misdirects the, I guess, the howl and goes for grace. I think it's like 300 grace. I'm not sure how much a cap would gain, because you do lose out on kill time and some grace. It's probably like around the order of 5 mil or so, but still amazing
Well, there's also,
performance.
considering this is a live setting, you also have to consider the aura.
Yeah, the aura is insane. This is pretty much on 100% mid-spell on the attempts that actually go for cap. Nice, juicy cancels.
Yeah, those individual power items may not be worth much, but multiplied and in large number, they do add up.
For 2.0, you need 60 items, and if you add full power, these items are worth like 10k. So multiply by 60, and then multiply by another 3. Like, they're both triple because we're 2.0. And yeah, each 2.0 should be around 1.8
At least
mil.
1.8 million, yeah.
Yep. Karo's first non, I don't think you can milk that much. It's mainly for the other nons. And it's a bit nuanced in how you time the bomb. Alright, we've seen Reimu B and Sapia B, and they're like pretty long kill times. Now we get to see a shot with actual DPS do these
Sakura
patterns.
B can kill at about the same time.
Actually, she does. I guess it's more relevant for other patterns, like the following spell.
Yeah. Marisa B can one wave full moon howling, assuming you're at full power, which we should be. If you go
I don't
for a
think
center
it's
wave.
Unless,
It is if
unless
you go
do
for center.
middle.
And honestly, one wave center versus two wave side, I feel like is arguable.
I can't tell which is better, honestly. Also, wait, here's another interesting nuance about the bonuses, like, I guess the bonus, or rather the POC system, that is kind of relevant for Marissa B. So, wow, he's actually gambling the middle.
Gamble
It paid off. It
one
paid
way.
off. Wow.
With Marisa
One
B, I
way.
don't feel like it's that much of a gamble. Like, I almost feel like it's a bit more of a gamble to go for 2 sideways because you can just get basically walled.
Yeah. I think I
When
did
it's
2-way.
when it's 2 center versus 3 side, it's a lot trickier to argue about. I think that at that point, I think side probably wins.
Yeah.
But Marisa B can get a lot of value out of the center at Full Moon Howling. And of course, in a score run, higher spell card bonus.
It's more like I just can't read center, so it's just completely... Like, it's way more volatile.
Yeah, and Marisa B can also like have full power into spells after 2 sides too, so
Yep.
it's easier.
Kind of cheats. So I didn't get to say this, but the POC system actually works like this. It only stops counting if there are no items that are currently being collected, and it waits like 7 frames. So if you like collect every items and the timer is ticking down, but you kill an enemy or you spawn an item, and as long as that item is currently being auto-collected, that timer resets. So like on boss non-spells where you're constantly spawning the small power items, as long as that 7 frame timer doesn't end, you would still like keep the bonus going.
Okay, so now here's the biggest stage in the game is Marisa B.
Yeah, this stage it's pretty fun.
Stage 4 is always the big stage, just because those lasers can be converted into so much PIV, but Marisa
Yeah,
I think
B,
Marisa B
he converted
converts
directly
the
to
most
score.
of them. It's for PIV and power items.
Just look at the number of items on screen.
Like she converts the most of them by far out of all the shots. I always like that one. Always like how you suicide to one little bullet. Also, yeah, that earlier like detail about the POC system is being used here. I think it's a great example. You'll also see that on the extra stage after the title opener.
Yeah, it's just another example of how the systems in this game are simple
Yeah,
to
so
understand, but there's so much nuance and it can go so
Thinking
deep.
those suicides were unintentional deaths due to that one death to a bullet.
Midnight one, who are you? Bye.
And now the real big Vietnam.
Big
Yeah.
underscore money.
This thing gets called the squat by Japanese player because when you like move up and down on the POC, it looks like you're squatting.
Oh,
Yeah, this is what Marisa B extra scoring looks like in a lot of ways.
so true.
Graze while you're invincible and then just go up, down, up, down, up, down, just rake in the points.
Yeah.
Marisa
And
B
I
is really
remember
fun
this
to score
section.
with.
I've
Remember
never
this
seen
section being
two
very
items
stupid.
on the screen at once.
This section being very stupid with every other shot scoring, but with Marisa B, it's so easy.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Decently high power spread. That bomb is like,
No bomb left,
Wow.
so suicide. Is that enough? No.
nah.
Oh man.
Well, the items here,
Unfortunate.
well, you don't get that many point items there. It's only 1 per enemy compared to like 2 or 3 for
Yeah.
a lot of the enemies.
Also remember, there were only 2 lives going into this stage. We're at max.
That's DDC Marisa B in stage 4. Oh, they almost missed that fairy.
I love that bomb. It's like timed just to kill that fairy
17
valiant.
million on that.
This is fun to watch, even though I don't know the numbers.
Same. Yeah.
I mean, Marisa B scoring when you're watching it is just dopamine. It's just number go up.
I would say the piece routing is probably a bit less exciting than the other shots, but I think routing the cancels look pretty
Oh,
fun.
she's moving away.
Yep, 1.6 as a result of moving away.
Unlucky.
Also, yeah, Marissa B has an extend limit. I think it was like 47 extends, so 49
I think.
total.
No, 49 extends, 51 lives total, I think.
I remember it being 49 total. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
in
go
chat,
back and
49
check.
extends, 51 total.
It's a lot. You'd think that would never come up, but it can.
It can, yeah. You could watch a world record replay. You see the funny display on the live piece, and you're like, what?
Just that was not that
Not good RNG.
Yatsuhashi is just not a nice boss ever. Like, look at that, 3 straight move aways.
Why did she,
It's like
why the
1 in
chances of
27.
that Oh,
Should be 1 in 27.
1 in 20. This is what happens when you don't say Yatsuhashi Kawaii.
Yats, please.
yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah.
Nice RNG. I don't know how much that would lose, but
So you don't even care about the life piece?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
just-
many
it's-
anyways.
We'll
Yeah,
just
you
get
get
more
so
later.
much, you don't actually care about it.
she has the extend
Kill
limit
more
anyway.
important.
And then the movement on Echo Chamber, she goes to basically the one spot that makes it painful. This Yatsuhashi is just a troll.
Let's hope
It's
she
like
doesn't
one of
troll in Requiem.
Her worst movement RNGs in like ages. Let's hope the 100% Requiem Dream stays alive.
With this
Oh no,
Yatsuhashi,
the pressure.
She's still moving away.
she wants revenge.
I guess that's
She's
just
going to
par
get
for the
it.
course. That's part of the course for Tsukumogami. They keep moving away.
Evil, evil creatures.
A 1.6.
Meh.
Oh, let's hope this
Alright.
caps. Please cap.
You just got the world record, you don't gotta put pressure on our man like
Oh.
that. I told you this thing can grief.
See, it would have done it again. Like, that's just Yatsuhashi getting revenge. It's that simple.
And she was
despite
so
all that,
mean. She was so mean in
despite all
this
that,
run.
he's still like 9 mil ahead of his his PB.
Ooh.
Pip is like, I guess, 1400 behind. It evens out. It's pretty much PB pace. Also, yeah, it's a B type. It's a B shot only TWC. Complete opposite of 2 years ago. Did they cap Requiem? Check chat's reaction.
The short answer is no. The long answer is hell no.
The longer answer is Yatsuhashi's revenge.
Revenge of the Yatsuhashi, DDC 2.
I'd play
Quadruple
that.
dealing
That's actually
character, no
fire.
way. That is a lot of items. That kind of looked like a tree.
Merry Christmas.
In
Yeah, Merry
July?
Christmas.
Oh, true. Christmas in July is a thing. For some reason.
Right. Do they do that in the southern hemisphere?
I just saw that one point item just got sucked up and just stopped moving when KJ did the suicide.
Using the like the bomb canceling bullets to give room to get to the POC there, because that was
Okay,
not
well,
during iframes.
The shotgunning in this work in this game with Marisa.
Yes, Marisa B does have a small shotgun in this game. However, you basically have to be within the health bar ring to get any benefit from it. And if you're outside that ring, you actually get a pretty steep damage drop off. and then the farther away you are, the more damage you start doing at that point. So if you can't shotgun really hard, it's better to be far away.
I see.
DDC Saki, or Marisa B damage is weird.
Yes. Oh, I just realized something about today's date. It's July 13. Okay, he played UFO on the same date last year.
Oh, did he?
He did. It's my match. And now I'm commentating for his match. This wow, 4 top yin yangs, pretty good. Alright. Oh, we kind of had a drought here.
Yeah, I mean, I see a mention of the complete weakness of Sakuyobi and Reimubi, and yeah, they're so bad you kind of forget that there are competent shots in this game. DDC has no shot balance. Let's not even pretend that it does.
So true.
Yeah, it's either broken or very broken or absolute dog shit or just a missile.
No, this is still broken. Look at this bomb. Can you honestly look at this bomb and tell me it's not broken?
She's only not in no bomb.
Yeah, Marisa's still, she's in the broken tier, but she's not absolutely broken. That belongs to Sakuya A, Reimu A.
Though honestly, I kind of like that the shots are so unbalanced. They're all interesting in their own way, except for Reimubi.
Same here. That's why I like DDC is one of my favorite games too.
You're basically getting 5 games in one if you're scoring DDC.
Oh, wait,
Wow. Wow.
That micro was scary as fuck.
12 seconds!
12 seconds, dude. I feel so weird seeing these numbers. I say
These
this as a
numbers are
Reimu
closer to what I'm
trainer,
used
but,
to
like,
seeing. I mostly play Reimu A.
Alright, standard bombs here. That's something I wanted to mention, but I forgot. Nice.
Okay, Dreambow sucks at Mario B4 when CC, because these arrows cannot be erased by the bomb.
Yeah, they can. One of the suddenly exceptions.
That's
what
That was a rough way. That was such a
that was
rough
basically like macro left and pray, or else. That's such a hard call to make.
Yeah, Dreambow can actually be the hardest spell.
Yeah.
To some people, if they're used to the flips, it definitely is the hardest. I guess if you're a good DPS shot, it's also pretty likely, because you just kill the flippy stuff pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's true. But
Dreambow,
it's-
you can one wave.
yeah.
I think I'd say spell 1 is the hardest right now, followed by Dreambow, but I don't know.
I'll be honest, it really depends on the day.
Yeah, that's fair too. Sage is so difficult to try to assess.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like
the
spell
same
2 is
thing.
harder than spell 1 for me. Like, I just don't understand like the up-down.
It's the same
action.
thing with Kagero.
Look, this
I
is
think
why
I
I
have
actually use This is why
If I
I use
compare-
Sakuya A. Like, because like Sakuya A kills patterns in like less than 10 seconds.
Her stages are a bit jank.
Rainbow A is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that, but it's just like Sakuya A is
I-
more consistent.
I had like no worries doing Kagero and Sage as Rainbow A.
Yeah, also, the other shots left an enemy alive earlier for this part, but Marisa B doesn't have to, and she'll just pick up everything at once.
Yep.
doesn't need to get multiple 2.0s, just cares about getting the point items in any 2.0.
Yeah, exactly. It's why she gets considered one of the easier shots to like do runs of. That part is really friendly, and also like look at her lives, like game over risk, what game over risk.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
and
just
also,
get more
what is
lives.
this pace? This pace
DDC
is
will still
roughly
bite.
1.9 flat.
Look, not enough items for 2.0. No problem, just
Make
that.
items out of thin air.
this shot cheats, man. This is probably like 1.9 pace. Not sure if it will PB. But we might get a 1.9 to end off this match for good measure. No. Right, you know the deal. Alright, we didn't get to mention this, but because this shop just, you know, spawns items out of thin air, every boss item, you could turn it into a 2.0 by using bullets from the following non. Aside from, you know, spells that don't have a non following it. It's kind of wild how you could use that on Shinmi as well, like you could just make 2.0s on like 3 different nons.
Everything is a 2.0.
Which kind of like makes the, I guess, the extent cap kind of relevant. Because you want to bomb to turn those into 2.0s, but if you hit the cap and you have to suicide for bombs, it's kind of a pick your poison. Right, the only path, this should be way quicker, is Marissa B.
As long as you don't get pushed too far to the side, but Shinmi's being nice.
Very nice.
Very,
Have you ever
very
seen a
nice.
single fail of this?
I
I
don't
didn't
think
mention
we
it.
have.
I don't think today. I mean, that's impressive because Thorny Path is not an easy spell.
Nice, we got 100. And I think RNA is 100 too.
102%.
OMG
I mean,
AP plus.
EBM and KG were both
Wow.
completely cracked today.
Yeah, really great performance. KG is such a consistency-oriented player. He doesn't go for like super stressful stuff. So sometimes it's like it's a lot likely for him to play better than his PB versus someone with a more aggressive play style. Oh, we hit the extend cap. You can see the funny buffed out display. So
I mean, if
once
you
you
want
hit that,
the big clear bonus, don't die.
if you collect life pieces, they're not gonna contribute to your lives. But if you're at max life, somehow they contribute to your bomb pieces. I don't know why.
It's probably just a check for, you know, if max lives, then give bomb piece, and if not max lives, then add to life pieces, and there's nothing to add to.
I think this is also in Local Extra where it caps out at 5 extents. So wait, I'm trying to like rethink. Yeah, I guess in bulk KX you could get bomb pieces even though you hit the extend cap.
One final
I'm
2.0.
not sure, I'm not sure if bomb pieces are broken here. Oh, they're fine. So yeah, we're looking at an 8-1 clear. Dude, everyone
Assuming
sets
3 spell
very
caps,
solid
which should
runs.
happen. But again, if anything even touches the air around that hitbox, it's a death. It's so like
Yep.
it's not fun. And I don't know if it's just that I'm not used to it, but I feel like Marisa's unfocus speed makes the adjustments on this a lot more awkward. But lots of room here.
Ooh.
Well, that was
Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
For a Marisa, you grow bigger, that's lots of room, I feel. It can be
I think
so
we're seeing the
bad.
bunk counter.
I love like how you can see the damage, the DPS. You can visibly see the DPS like reducing as KG went upwards.
Yeah, usually moving up would increase damage just due to the Doppler effect. Like, your shot's hitting a little sooner relative to your previous shot. But
Yeah.
not Marisa B.
I can't help but notice one of the main shots hitting the bowl a bit higher.
Oh yeah, they do.
Wait,
I don't know how
just
this
say that.
works. Well, it might be beneficial because you're not hitting damage cap, who knows?
Does this game even have a damage cap?
It does.
Of course it does.
Dude, someone who's testing DDC Sapia B has no clue how to optimize damage with the bowl. It's hilarious.
Wow.
Understandable, honestly.
And it's surprisingly hard to reverse engineer the bowl. Anyway, clean.
Yep,
Nice.
very clean and
GG.
much faster.
GG.
I think we had 100% for this spell too. Wait, is this?
Maybe this-
Oh my
this
god!
might
He
be
Oh, this
PB'd
PBs.
again.
PBs. Wow.
Run.
Good lord.
We got
GG.
2 KGPBs in a single match.
KG is just built different.
Dude, KG went so hard this year and last year.
This match was incredible.
Wow.
He played both shots in PB on both. 1.92. I think this is squarely third place. Second place is 1.921.
Yeah.
Then
What is this art?
looks
Is
like
this Sakuya B's bomb?
yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
looks like her
Sekibaki.
patterns?
bomb.
He's
Yes,
being
it's Sekibaki.
decapitated.
What is this
Oh.
bullet pattern? I have no idea.
It's probably the final, because like the head is moving around and all.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Anyways, probably get to the results. You know, in second place here for Team Hatate, EBM with a Sakuya B 2.428 billion with an astounding 96 TWC score, beaten only by Team Mimiji's KG with a new world record of 1.269 Reimu B for 103 TWC score. Just two absolutely just top tier runs.
Yeah, like I mean, both of these players, they also hold world records for other games, like BBM having MOF world record and KG having UFO world records. It's like it's no surprise that we're gonna have like really really strong runs today.
Well, even if you have really strong players, it's no guarantee that anyone pulls off a run this strong.
Yeah, especially in a game like DDC.
Like, and again as well, like
Insane.
that Reimu B run had only one failed spell
Yep.
with Reimu B.
Like, could you imagine a Reimu B, one miss no bomb on the Lunatic survival match? It's pretty much on a similar caliber. This game is volatile as hell. Our players did really well.
Indeed.
So yeah, I think that sums it up for our match.
Yeah, I suspect we'll move on to other slide type things momentarily, but until then, I'm so glad I got to see, like, I stayed up to be here for this match. This was the highlight TWC match, like, out of any I've seen, one of the best for sure.
Yeah, one of the strongest this year. Wait, how long did you? When did you stay up for? Like,
It's almost 3 in the morning.
it's not too bad then.
I actually had to skip lunch for this, so
Yeah, it's kind of bad for Southeast Asian time. Match
Yeah, I
starts
had to
at
eat lunch early.
11, 12. I stayed up till 4 and I still ended up catching this. Wait, riguren arranged the song. Wow. Didn't catch
I
that.
forgot I did.
Damn. So, watch out, Constant.
What?
2
I'm trying
billion.
to figure out what the tower things are. Are those supposed to be cancel items?
Tower? I mean,
Like
they have
the
the
kind of faint
one
Yeah, it looks
green
like-
on it.
tower.
It's gotta be
thing.
cancelled.
oh, I didn't even realize there were cancel items.
Really cool art, yeah.
Yeah.
They're hard to tell what's going on in the artwork at first, but once you see it, there's a lot there.
It's the contrast. It's a bit hard to tell at first. Also, what's Saka doing pointing that green knife? They don't do damage.
No, they do a little bit of damage. They're her dull knives. You know, they're ornamental.
Toy knives do more. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
transition.
Later today or tomorrow, depending on where you are, 10 Desires Lunatic scoring with Leo, Barbara, and Kuge. Again, some very, very strong players in that category.
We got essentially world record level players. Team Aya, we have the guy with the current Yomu record. Team Hatate, we have the TD Marissa specialist who's pushed Marissa by the Marissa record by 200 mil, and in Team Momiji we have Kuge, who is quite a practiced parakeet, as some people would say.
Yeah, that match is in only a few hours, like 5, I think.
I think it's in 6 hours.
Yep, 6 hours. Yeah. So thank you for watching. If you're interested in helping us out, this is kind of the last chance to help with English crew signups. They are closing this weekend because there's not that many weekends left. But if you're interested in helping out, you can either type sign up in chat or scan the QR code for a link to the form, or use the URL that's on screen. Guaranteed no rickroll, we promise.
I swear on my life.
Or would we have re-rolled?
And there's also the Touhou World Cup Blue Sky account, which can be checked out for announcements and updates. And the English stream is brought to you by Touhou Replay Showcase, which I believe there will be one right after the TD match tomorrow. I could be wrong. It's subject to change because it does overlap the time. We will see. I think that's all that I have to say on this. Anyone else have something to say here?
Not really. Amazing
Not in
match.
particular.
Amazing match. I'm just speechless.
I really don't know what to say. Like,
way too well today. Hey, did I have to I guess, relay some thoughts from KG? Even KG found it impressive that EBM managed to get a 2.4 live just like that. And it goes to show how over the roof our players' performance is worth. But yeah, I'm so glad to have commentated this.
We should.
So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching TWC. Hope to see you in future matches. And goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you on TD.
And stay tuned for TD. Yeah.